shooting!
One habit Guile players have is to walk backwards outside of their range and throw a sonic boom. So I think this is why the Zangief player jumped. In my Sonic Boom Part 1 guide, I talk about this specific habit of Guile players, that we need to understand the possibility for them to jump against us when we're walking backwards. So we just need to learn the ranges for when to use crouching heavy punch or standing a medium kick to anti-air them. So in this case, Zangief's best jumping normal is his jumping medium kick. So we just need to record him to jump in against us, and we try to anti-air him while we are walking backwards. So next up, it's the standing light kick into a running bear grab from Zangief, how to deal with it. We don't need to read him doing this, we can just react to what when it's happening. So this bear grab behaves a bit different depending on what range Zangief is standing from. So he needs to be outside of throw range in order for it to start running. And if he starts running, we can just jump away from it. We can also jump very late and it will whiff. If we feel like it, we can just interrupt it with a light punch. So this whiffs from Zangief because we are in block stun from the standing light kick. So you can just set him up doing this, and you can practice on how to react or behave yourself. The most important thing is to not get hit by this gimmick, because as you can see here, you can jump extremely late and it will whip, and you will always get a punish opportunity on your way down. So this specific range in the Zangief matchup, we need to know a few things that we need to watch out for. So from this range, Zangief can do jump knee attack, he will jump over our crouching medium kick. If we expect to block this, we will get SPD. So is it obvious to use another button instead of crouching medium kick? Well, not really, and I will show that a bit later in this video. If Zangief spaced the knee attack very well, he will actually become +2 on block. However, we need to be prepared for the whiffed knee so we can punish it. I think 2 crouching light punches into a flash kick is a good option to get rid of him here. If Zangief spaces very poorly, we can punish it even on block. If you think the knee is coming, you can just OD flash kick on reaction. When it comes to mid-screen in a footsie situation, we can use our sweep for punish it. So this is the move where the mind game in this matchup comes in. Zangief's standing hard punch have two versions, a charged one and a non-charged one. Uncharged version is -3 on block and it have no armor. So we can beat it clean with every normal, but we can't really punish it on the reaction like that from that range up close. But from this range it's definitely possible with this button. It's a super good button for this. The upside down kick can be a very good option to use here because you can combo into a level 1 from it. I have a guide on how you can set up and how to practice this confirm, because it's a very useful one in almost every single matchup, the upside down kick into a level 1. This move can be punished in many ways, so make sure you punish it in a way you feel you're comfortable with. So the charged version of this move gets +3 on block, and Zangief gets armor on his upper body from it, a one-hit armor. So if we want to challenge this, I would use crouching light kick or crouching medium kick to challenge this and interrupt it. But as you can see here, so the mind game comes when Zangief enters crouching medium kick range. He can jump over with his knee button, or he can use the charged standing hard punch. Overall it works quite well to challenge with crouching medium kick, but if it trades, the damage is very much in Zangief's favor. But you can DI this and Zangief can't even cancel after, so we can just raw DI. Neither one of the uncharged or charged version can be cancelled, so if you see the charge punch, DI. This move is a bit tricky from Zangief, so we will look into it a bit. So first of all, we need to stand block while blocking this. We cannot just hold down back as we normally do. So if we block this, it's heavily minus, so we can punish it quite hard. Even if Zangief space it quite good, we can still punish it most of the time. Both on block and on whiff, I think the sweep target combo is a good choice to use, because it's easy to do and you get a lot of space afterwards to work with. And this move is as punishable with DI as the standing hard punch. You can just raw DI on reaction. You can do it early and you can do it late. This is not Zangief specific tech, but we're going to look into this anyway. If we look at Zangief's drive gauge, we can see that it's going down quite a lot with our hard kick. So if we add a hard kick after this, we get this. So the only big risk we have here is they going for a DI themselves, but then they will burn themselves out. Lastly, we will look into Zangief's dry rush. So if we look at DJ's dry rush, it's probably the fastest thing in the game, I guess. It's very hard to interrupt, even with a jab. So Zangief's dry rush is much slower than DJ's and most of the casts. And one of Zangief's options is to dry rush into a jumping knee to get into our space. So don't be afraid to put a shoe in his face. From a bit further away we can do a regular hard kick to interrupt it. This is a huge risk to take, but it's possible to do. This can happen in every matchup. Back hard kick is a very strong option here. We can try to interrupt with a crouching medium punch, and we can buffer it into a flash kick. So don't be afraid to try to interrupt Zangief's dry brush. So this concludes this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and consider subscribe if you're new. Shoot it!